to say something that might be a little offensive, but woman was created for man and not man for woman. So that means that when God created the woman, he created her specifically to be a helper to the man. So if you are a wife and you decided to get married, that means that you have decided to be a helper and help your husband fulfill destiny. So no, right now in this season, helping him may not look like ministry. It may not look like all these mountaintop spiritual experiences, but helping him right now may look like interceding for him. It may look like keeping him lifted in prayer, praying that every spirit and everything that is keeping him bound from walking in his destiny will be canceled. One of the biggest things that changed my perspective in my marriage and my reconciliation process is realizing that God has a purpose and plan for my husband too. Just as much as I want my husband to be saved, God does as well. Just as much as I want my husband to be a good spiritual leader of my home, God does as well. We sometimes can have more patience and be more willing to intercede for our friends to be set free than we do for our husbands. And I just don't think that's God's will. So sis, pray for your husband, intercede for him, lift him up. There is seriously an attack on men and on marriages. And of course there's an attack on women, but we see there are more women walking in destiny than there are men. And God wants to deliver your husband. God wants your husband to be set free. But in the same way that God exercised patience and loving kindness to draw you, you have to do and model the same for your husband. Model righteousness for him. Model love, model patience, model compassion and gentleness, all of the fruits of the Spirit. Model it and continue to just pray that the Lord will have his way with your husband and in your marriage. It is going to take maturity. Okay, this is not little girl talk. This is going to take you to pull up your big girl pants and put your boots on and stand and fight for your marriage and for your husband to be free.